So I've always had this cloth backdrop for a while for all my photography. And the problem is, no matter how much you use a steamer or try to stretch it or clip it, there's always wrinkles and creases that show up, and I have to Photoshop the heck out of them. And the right way to do it is to have a paper backdrop. And look what arrived. I'm a bit concerned, and I'll include the photo, because this thing was delivered with a split down the middle, which means if there's a crease in the paper, that ain't gonna work, which is super bummer, especially when you have something that says like that. So I'm going to take everything off of there, try to take this thing down, and then we'll open the packages up and see what I can work with. Okay, the backdrop's down. I've vacuumed and realized that going on behind that curtain was some horrible things I try to take care of to the best of my ability. And yeah, island number 1 is now ready to go, apart from some cable management stuff that I should have taken care of a while ago. I think it's time to open up these boxes and see what I'm dealing with and get a proper backdrop set up. Alrighty. Well, it's a bummer. I'm going to need a new roll. It's cracked and split. And the main core is not straight anymore. It's completely bent. So I cannot use this paper backdrop. It's damaged. And we'll have to get the customer service folks involved. See what can be done. That's really too bad. Yeah, in the meantime, I'm at least going to try to set up the professional support, take a look at the quality, and figure out the width, because this one's going to be a lot wider than the last one, which I needed because my models are getting enormous. Oh well. Manfrotto stands, and I can tell you there's nothing like having professional equipment. There's stuff in here I never even would have thought of. Just right away, the two bases. So this whole kit goes into a nice nylon bag. It's got a quick release nylon strap to hold it all down. And then the two tripods they're locked together. And I've only released that there's this quick release lever here. And there you go, boom. It just falls apart. I mean, it's stuff like that. And these are, oh great, fireworks again. It's just the quality of the machining on this stuff is, you know, I mean, it's lightweight, but you can tell that this is actually meant to be pretty darn sturdy and transportable and durable. So I'm going to just slap this thing together, open up the instructions, and put it up. But I can say right just from opening this thing, having a Manfrotto piece of equipment is totes legit. Yeah, this thing is extra. For one thing, it's going to be a lot taller and a lot wider. So I've laid it out, and the good news is with a paperback roll, I can roll it up when I'm not doing photography, which means I no longer have to run around the side and worry about tripping on something. But yeah, the way these things come apart, lay out, lock in place, and then as I moved each column up, you could hear air hissing into the seams. That's how finely machined they are and put together. And everything is like steel connectors, really strong aluminum casing. It's really meant to do a professional studio job, which I think is going to be fantastic. So now all I have to do is kind of figure out kind of the left-right situation. It's not quite centered, but yeah, when that new paper roll arrives, it'll be really nice to have a nice backdrop that can roll up and roll down. And then I'll reuse the the older one, which is kind of tucked up here now, to lay on the floor and give a nice even floor backdrop when I need to. So this will be very cool and give me easy access to all the stuff that I need to have in the back without having to worrying about permanently having us set up and down. It'll be nice and easy. All right, cool. That's all, folks.